Hey YouTubers, it's Nick540 here with another video, and today I want to talk about different ways that you store your bullion. And I'm not talking about storage with regards to whether you decide to bury it in the ground, keep it in a bank vault, or whether you are deciding to hide it under your mattress, which is probably not a good idea, or in a safe, whatever. That's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is how the different methods are that you store your coins and your bullion purchases in order to keep them in, somewhat good condition and somewhat organized. So my hope is that this will generate other responses and give me some ideas of how I can improve how I store my bullion, as well as hopefully give others ideas of how they can potentially store theirs. So this is going to be a little bit shaky because, again, I don't have my tripod, but let's go ahead. And I'm going to start with this blue bag here. So this is a blue money bag, and it's got a lock here. Of course, this would be really easy for anyone to break into. That's why this is not my main way to store it. I do have other safety methods. But I just want to talk a little bit about what I store in here. So I do store, it's kind of messy, but I do like to store, pardon me, I store my big 10-ounce in here, and just so they don't clunk together. I also store some of these more numismatic pieces in here. So this is a graded 68 2008 Olympic coin, as well as I know there's a couple pump Swiss bars in here as well somewhere. If I can, you'll probably have to take my word for it. So this is just one method. I also like to keep small bits of cash that I may have in here, or checks or anything else in there, along with some different bullion. Yeah, so here's a pump Swiss. So that's the type of bullion I keep in this bag. It's handy. It comes with that little lock that you saw right there, and it kind of keeps it separate. This is how I store my gold. Again, it's just in a little, I got this at Staples, and I just, my goal is to fill it. And I have at the bottom here gold that is, and there's a gold ring there, but there's a whole bunch of different gold in here. This is how I keep my gold, kind of separate from everything else again. In the back here, what you'll see is my 90%, my constitutional coinage, which is 90%, as well as my 80% Canadian coinage. So these ones are half dollars here. These ones are quarters. These are full dollars, like Canadian 80% dollars, and these are dimes, a mix of both American and Canadian. So I do keep those there. And then I keep my tube of Eagles, which is my only full roll, in its, you can hear it in there, in its own roll, of course, just to keep it separate. It just makes sense that way. This box is a box that I received from my grandfather before he passed away. It's kind of a cigarette box type of thing. And I do store some more numismatic type pieces in here, including some really nice constitutional and 80% Canadian and 92.5% Canadian coinage. I also have some bullion, half and 1/10 ounce dollars in there and whatnot. So it just kind of, not dollars, bullion rounds. So yeah, I kind of keep the smaller pieces in its own container, as well as some more numismatic there. Of course, many of you have seen these before, so I keep a combination of rounds and coins in these kind of capsules here. It's just easy to store, easy to transport, as well as my 20 for 20 and some half ounce coins in here as well. And then over here is where I keep kind of more generic, larger bars. It's just a big Ziploc bag here. So you can see the bars are on the bottom there, as well as some other coins on the top. So this is how I store my precious metals. Obviously, as I said before, it's in a safe spot, but this is how I keep them stored within that spot, including this bag. So please let me know how you store your metals. Maybe you have another idea. When it's all packed up like this, it doesn't look like that much. But you're looking at over an ounce of gold in there. And of course, a little bit more of, I think it's about 230, 40 odd ounces there. I also store my numismatic pieces in this. So these are all my Royal Canadian Mint pieces, and it's all the way through. So the boxes actually fit really nice like that. And that one is all mint products, so you know, all 999 silver or 9999 gold. So this is just an example of how I store stuff. I hope you enjoy this video, and I look forward to seeing your video. Talk to you later.